Good morning, leadership friends. It's Monday morning, June 8th. Life is gorgeous in northern Wisconsin. I hope you're doing well. It's great to be back with you. Feeling a bit of return to normalcy. Had my first flight last week, second flight this week. This week I head to West Virginia. I'm going to be working with a wonderful group of people down there in the coaching college. So I want to bring you back to the summer of 1920, 100 years ago. What was happening in America right now? 100 years ago, a presidential campaign was on. Warren Harding was running for president, and he would later be elected as president. And what was his campaign? A return to normalcy. And what was America trying to return from? World War I, 1914 to 1918. Wanted to see America get back to work, back to normal. It's fascinating. 100 years later, that's our dream, to get back to normal. Is it going to happen? What will it look like? We're not sure. PBS did a survey, and 66% of Americans said they felt it would be at least 6 months before we get back to some sense of normalcy. Dr. Deborah Bricks, the advisor to the White House, has said she believes that social distancing will be with us at least through the summer. So how do we continue to lead our organizations through a tumultuous time, an uncertain, unknown time? I have 3 ideas for you today. Number 1, lead with great humility. I love what Jim Collins said in Good to Great. The best leaders that he could find, there was one thing that they all had in common. They were passionate about their organization, humble in their spirit. Humility. Number 2, empathize. Lead with heart. As John Maxwell said, you'll never get their head until you get their heart. You have to get their heart. These are days that call for great empathy. Number 3, I'm going to encourage you to capture the best stories in your organization. You have people who are doing heroic things. Don't let that just fly under the radar. Capture those stories. Retell those stories. That's what the Ritz-Carlton does. That's what Nordstrom does. They feel stories propagate their culture more than anything else can. Capture and retell your organization's best stories. 3 things for you to focus in on to be a great leader moving forward. Have a great week.